I forgot my hat. That's that's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker, guys. Now we're ready for a show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the newest episode of Tight Spots Lounge with your hosts, Knack Attack, and of course myself, Tight Spot. This week, the title of the show is called Psycho Whatman? Psycho Goreman. And I am excited. I'm excited to talk about this movie because Knack Attack chose it. And I tell you what, man, I was not disappointed. I was kind of hesitant from the beginning of the movie, but then like as the movie went on, it was made for what it was, and it was good. That's what I'll say.
The ha-has start landing and they're sticking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I think the dad reminds me of Jerry from Rick and Morty a lot. And the mom is just like is funny as fuck. Like it's just like they're both like the moments they have together on screen. It's just crazy. It's just fun. I know we're gonna talk more about it, but I just want to say I'm excited to talk about it. And I know Danya did watch the movie. She did watch the movie today, so she may put some insight into this episode. I know I did. Can you turn the TV off with the lights reflection, please? Sorry. She's watching TV, and as you can see, the light is reflecting and stuff. And it's like people are probably wondering what the fuck is going on. Who are watching.
I'm live from the club right now.
Yeah, I'm live at the club. What? No. It was and I'm glad that she watched it. I know because you messaged me earlier this week, Mac, asking me, did Donnie watch the movie? And I said, what did I say in the text? I said, let's see, what did I say? You said,
I think it's something about you needed to check it out from Hoopla again.
Yeah, I'd say, hey dude, okay, no, what we were watching after, so I chose a movie there, and I chose a lot of things, and because there were a lot of good movies on there. Yeah, you said something, and I don't remember. You said, "Oh, is Donnie gonna watch it?" I'm like, I don't know. So, is Donnie gonna join us for Saturday's show? I said she hasn't watched the movie. He said, "Boo, haha," and I'm like, it wasn't hard to set it up on the phone because I just remember my password and all that, and so she watched it today before I got home from work. So I'm glad that she got to partake in this episode again. Did Lauren Rose get a chance to watch the movie? Did you watch it together this time?
No, she only saw like the first half hour.
Okay, all right. And I'm gonna say the kids have not seen this movie, of course.
No,
they're too young. And also, real quick, before we do this, before we go any further, I want to dedicate this episode to the birthday boy, Miles Rankin. All right, happy birthday, happy first birthday to my nephew, Miles Rankin, my brother Joe's firstborn son, was born a year ago today, October 8th. Happy birthday to you, Miles. Sorry.
And congrats to the parents. That first year's rough.
And I gotta tell you what, if you know what, I'm gonna do something cool on this episode. And Knack Attack, you're watching the video on Twitch. I know you are. I'm just gonna show a video.
I didn't realize his birthday was so close to my twins. They're gonna be turning 5 next Friday.
Yeah. He was born a year ago today, the 8th. I'm gonna show a cute video of my mom and him feeding the dog, as you can see in the video there.
Oh, this will be some good quality. You holding that up to the camera?
Yeah, well, you can see it. Look, it's not that bad.
Okay, yeah.
you thought it was gonna be horrible, so yeah. he turns 1 today. They're throwing a party, so happy birthday, Miles. But Knack Attack. I know we normally talk about how our week's been, or 2 weeks. How have your weeks been, Knack Attack? I've been talking a lot. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's been okay. I've still been dealing with the stomach thing, but I think I finally turned the corner on that.
That's good.
I had a good solid poop yesterday.
Oh, and
when you get older, it's a necessity.
When you get older, it's a necessity. That's what Danya just said, and Danya gave you the fist pump like this. So yeah, Danya approves of Knack Attack taking big shits.
Oh, I gotta show you the.
You gotta show me the shit. Did you? Are you showing me the
Fantasy Flight finally released the X-Men for Marvel Champions. I'm so excited.
Ooh.
I've been waiting for the X-Men to come out for years now.
Nice. I remember we played a little bit of that right before, or no?
No, not that one.
Okay.
This one only came out in 2019.
Oh jeez. I have to come home so we can play. I know.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And that's in the works. Danya already said that I would be coming home once SSDI comes in. She wants to send me home for at least a week to see some people and all that. But we don't know when that is because what I learned this week, the government and the healthcare system is still fucked up and still won't...
What healthcare system?
Yeah. I know. I'm going to tell you this. My wife had her doctor visit her last week. Not this week, but last week. And she said, okay, because it was on Thursday, call in Monday, Tuesday of this week to see how are the orders going for everything. She called, she found out they're not going to give us the bed, they're not going to give us the toilet, but then we called our insurance, our case manager, found out, there's someone that will do the bed, there was someone that will do the toilet, but it's like, what the hell's going on? We called her today to figure out what's going on, if we're getting anything like pads or anything, because I'm not buying more dog pads to put on the sofa to make sure, if she has accidents or whatever, because she can't walk, guys. She cannot walk.
Right.
She's immobile, for anyone who does not know. And we didn't hear anything back today. So now we have to wait another week, like Monday, Tuesday, because, Monday's a holiday. Monday's Columbus Day. So we have to wait another week.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck Dahmer. Fuck everything for being, fuck stupid people. Fuck the guy who stabbed 9 people yesterday, Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Thursday. Thursday, right here in Vegas. Fuck him. Fuck stupid people.
Before we had the guy who were outside our apartment building.
Oh yeah, and a couple weeks ago we had some guy get fucking killed out front of our apartment complex. It's like, it's like what world do we live in? And then we had that guy in Thailand, the former cop, fucking kill kids at a daycare center. Like,
a cop murdered people? I don't believe that.
Yeah, no, it was a former Thailand cop. It was a cop in Thailand. The report was out. I just saw it on the MSN or Outlook, or whatever the hell's now named. But yeah, so that's what we're going through. Other than that, I had a great interview today. If you guys did not see that with Gunnar and Smith, we have more interviews coming up with great bands on New Music Inferno, which is the original podcast that was born for me. And Knack Attacks has done multiple podcasts. He also has a website called Cinematic Lounge. You should check that out. Great stuff. Lauren, Rose, and Knack Attack write a lot of great reviews and stories about movies. And Knack Attack, I know I mentioned I said in my Discord, right? I wanted to ask people, since this is the Halloween month, I want to know what your guys' favorite horror flicks are. Like, since we're watching a horror flick right now, Psycho Goreman, like, what are your other favorite? What are your all-time favorites? Like, what is your number one?
Did you say...
Go ahead.
Sorry, did you say books?
No. Movies.
Okay. There's one I always recommend. It's a little hard to find, but it's called The End of the Line. It came out in 2006 or 7, and it's about these people that are in a subway, and like everything breaks down, and then while they're down in the subway, they find out this like massive religious cult. Um, think of like every Catholic around the world. The Pope suddenly made a decree to murder everybody, and all the followers just started doing it. So they're dealing with this like apocalypse of this apocalyptic cult while they're stuck in the subway. It's really good.
That is that.
More religiously, I mean, have you ever seen Jacob's Ladder?
Jacob's Ladder, Donnie asked. Have you seen that?
It's been a while. That's also a very good movie.
Okay, all right. I know you can't really hear her, guys. She's over there on the couch. I'm a little bit further away from her, but yeah. Mine is gonna be stupid because I didn't really like horror in the beginning. I liked, the screams and shit because I was, slasher.
Then you became friends with me.
And then I became friends with Knack Attack. But my favorite, because it opened the door for me wanting to see more horror and different stuff, is the original Saw movie. Because I love the...
I'm curious if that holds up. I haven't seen the first Saw in so long.
Okay. It's on one of the many streaming services that we have, and I don't know which one, but I think I need to see Spiral, the new one that Chris Rock did. I don't know how it ties in. I own it. I think I own it. Did I buy it at Redbox? Yeah. I bought it at Redbox the other month.
I heard Spiral was good.
Yeah, I heard. And it's just interesting to see a comedian like Chris Rock bring to life a horror film. Because...
I don't know this for sure, but I think what was going on there is they're like, hey, that Jordan Peele guy is making horror movies. What comedy guy do we have that can make horror movies?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Like, yo, Chris, you got a pitch for Saw?
I'm going to tell you this. We saw Get Out. We haven't seen the other ones. Have you seen Get Out? Have you seen Get Out at all? Have you had time?
I haven't seen Get Out, but I saw that second one. I forget what it's called.
Us? Was it Us?
Yeah.
You've seen Us.
Us is really good.
Okay.
I really want to see Nope, but I can't pay for it right now. It's just I'll wait till it's a little cheaper.
I want to see Nope as well. We haven't seen Us. We were kind of turned off on it.
I saw it.
You saw it? You saw it? Okay,
It
Donnie says it's been pretty decent. She has a lot of time to watch a lot of movies and shows now that she's home, sitting on the couch.
The only thing with Us is I wish they could have telegraphed the twist a little better, because I saw it coming from the opening scene.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I will have to look. But as this episode airs, I know Knack Attack hasn't been really a big wrestling fan. I just want to say, Bray Wyatt, welcome back to the WWE. Tomorrow night, Extreme Rules, or tonight, Extreme Rules, whatever you want to say. Also, good luck to Mox and Gage tonight at GCW in Atlantic City. Going to be a hell of a match. Career versus title. But yeah, Saw, because I think, it just opened the door for me. You opened the door more for me as well. Because we're watching, horror films and just different genres of movies.
I introduced you to the Korean revenge shit with Old Boy and stuff.
Oh, dude, Old Boy. Old Boy. Oh my God, there's that one scene. It's just like, you seen Old Boy? Yeah, we don't own it.
We own it.
Do we? I thought we didn't. I thought we didn't pick it up because you were against it. I will check. I think it's behind me. I don't know.
We're not talking about the American remake.
No. Fuck no.
No, it has to be a classic.
These are the pieces. Those are in the bedroom. No, in the office. In the office. Those are over there. Those are over there on the wall. I think we may have it. If not, I can find a copy.
Get alphabets scattered all over the place.
Well, dude, we have so many. We have in the bed. I'm gonna tell you this. My wife was
like, I'll show you how you fix this.
You put them in books.
Okay. Yeah, get yourself one of these.
Yeah, I know.
You can fit all these discs. in a compact space. It's a lot better.
What did you do with all the cases?
There's a place. I know it sucks because you got to pay to ship it, but there's this place called Green Disc. They will recycle them.
Oh, wow. I just like I like some of the artwork on some of these movies. Like I don't know why, but I like the artwork. Like
Reddit. First release has a certain graphic, whereas you might not get it as a replay.
Okay, Donnie's saying about the first releases of the DVDs, like how they have like one artwork, and then all of a sudden these other presses of the movies come out with other artwork and all that.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Where they got the terrible Photoshop job and
yeah.
The only ones that really pained me to get rid of as far as the covers were the Scream Factory discs I have, because they had commissioned like brand new artwork to have an artist make the posters and stuff. The Phantasm 2 cover of that Blu-ray I have is amazing, but I had to get rid of that stuff to save space.
You paid good money for those movies. I remember. I know you were like
too much. I wasted so much money on crap.
We all do. I know for a fact I've wasted money on getting old video game systems. Like, I want to do more, but I just don't have time because life is work and sometimes
DVDs.
Play. Huh?
I bought DVDs.
And Danya's bought DVDs. I mean, this is her like third collection of DVDs because she had to sell the ones back home in PA. She kept some. I kept some. I remember some that I kept, because they were like, oh yeah, like you gotta have it. But it's just how we are as humans. I know we're getting long-winded on this podcast. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know, but we're having a good time. Good conversation. Because
that's what we always do. The share stuff beforehand.
Yeah, I mean this is fun and I love it. So, that's it. So any guys out there that are listening into this, watching it on the YouTube or on the Twitch or whatever, wherever. Let us know via the Twitter at New Music Inferno. Fuck, God, not at New Music Inferno, at the Tight Spot or at Knack Attack 84, or just Knack Attack at Knack Attack at the Tight Spot, and get them on there on Twitch, Twitter, whatever, blah blah blah.
You need to have a list and read this stuff because it's too much.
Yeah, I'm tired after working 8 hours with non-stop people at a Carl's Jr. inside the airport. But let's get down to it. Let's get down to Psycho Goreman. Psycho Goreman was a movie that Knack Attack chose for us. We watched it on Hoopla, which I'm finding awesome because there's actually cartoon cookbooks, like the Bob's Burger one that I may try.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. You just browse and look.
Audiobook.
They actually... Another recommendation for the past 2 weeks, they got the sequel novel to Buckaroo Banzai in audiobook form, the Buckaroo Banzai Against the Crime League. I started listening to it. It's so great. I love it.
Yeah, that's that. Now you have access, Danya, to my Hoopla on your phone. So now you can listen to audiobooks.
Oh, I've already downloaded some things.
Donnie's already downloaded some things and whatever.
They got I forget what it's called, but they got these audiobooks that are like very highly produced. They got sound effects, a whole full cast of actors.
Wow.
There's a whole series of them. They're really great. I listened to they had one of Brandon Sanderson's first novel, and it's so good because they had sound effects and stuff. So you can find some of those. They're really entertaining.
Okay. All right. So let's get down to business.
Look for Elantris is the title. So if you look that up on Hoopla, you'll find those audiobooks. Then you can just click on the producer of it, and you'll see the whole library of them. Then.
Okay. All right. We'll do.
Elantris, Elantris, Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah, I love it, Knack. So let's get down to business. This movie starts out like it was going to be a toy commercial, right? I think for dodgeball, right? Because that's what the kids are playing, kind of.
Mimi's own game of dodgeball.
Yeah, it's called Crazy Ball, and I was watching it before again, so I have that name that they did. What was the moment in that game that you Switcheroo. I had to think of the name. The switcheroo.
It's when when if you throw balls and they collide midair.
Yeah, and then like something happens and like so she tackles the brother, and they start digging this hole in the yard. Okay.
Well, there's a great gag too where it's got like this metal music going.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to what reality's like, and they're just like, It's just a good showing like how it's playing out in the kids' heads.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a just weird montage like of action. It's like, oh, this is like slow-mo, but no, it's not. Like you said with the heavy metal music, it was like, yeah, it's one of those moments in the movies that, like, it's like, okay, what am I getting myself into? Is this like a cheesy 80s, early 90s horror kind of film that came to life in 2020? Wasn't it 2020 that it came out?
2019. It's fairly new.
2019. But it ended up being a very interesting like space saga / robot gods type of fucking film, and it was cool because it was like you didn't expect that from the get-go. I didn't. What about you, Nick?
I knew all about this movie going in. Unfortunately, it would have been nice to have some surprises, but yeah, I like the directors of this film, so I was aware of this before I saw it.
Yeah. So what were some key moments in the movie that you enjoyed? Like, what did you think was cool? Like, I thought the one like gang member or whatever you want to call it, cult member or war army leader, the one with like
the Templars.
Yeah, Templars. The one with the face that gets killed by getting shrunk into a head and then squished by the car. That was pretty funny.
Oh no, that wasn't the Templars. That was Psycho Goreman's former army general.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
yeah, she's like, fate has wished well upon me. I am able to move on.
And then splat.
That was a good follow up to earlier when her head got taken off. You're like, oh well, that character's gone, and then then the head's rolling around. You're like, yes, I am still to live another day.
And the way the warrior's death was, like how they get swallowed, it was just like
to get eaten is to be considered a warrior's death.
It was like, I mean, we mentioned earlier about the mom and dad. The mom and dad were just goofy as fuck. The dad was just lazy as fuck and just made random wacky comments about the situations.
No, he reminded me so much of the character of Earl in My Name Is Earl. He just kind of looks sort of like a chilled Jason Lee.
Yeah. What's up, Viper187? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're talking about the movie Psycho Goreman. If you know anything about it, let us know. If you've not watched it, it is on Hoopla. And it's probably available on Amazon and anywhere else as well if you want to buy it. And
it's on Shudder. That's where I watched it.
Shudder, yes.
It's on Shudder as well.
When you watch it on Hoopla, it says Shudder in the opening portion of the movie.
Yeah, Hoopla has some sort of deal with Shudder because they got a lot of Shudder films on there.
Really, that's cool. Well, wait, maybe we can watch more. I know we already had the film selected since I put up a poll. And Knack Attack is probably like, why'd you put up a poll? You should have just chose one, probably. Well,
no, I thought that was fun. I like that.
Because you know why, Knack Attack? There's 4 fucking movies that I wanted to watch. And we don't watch them every week. So we can't watch them all. Because Halloween ends, like, in 24 days. You know? So...
Hey, man. You don't need to stop watching horror just because it ain't October anymore, brother.
Alright. right, so here's what we're gonna do.
My wife yells at me because I want to watch like slasher films during Christmas and stuff.
Well, you can. You have to watch Krampus. Have you watched Krampus?
Oh, I love Krampus.
Okay, I think we talked about it last time. That's right.
That's become like a tradition.
I like that. That's a good.
He loves when the little gingerbread men attack.
Yeah, that's a great.
That scene is pretty funny.
Yeah, that is great. So that's okay. All right. So we're proud supporters and sponsors of Krampus here, any time of the year. So there you go.
I always say Krampus's Christmas is July 25th.
Yes.
He's the opposite of Santa, so it was smack dab in the middle of summer.
Yeah, it's hot out here in Vegas until July 25th. That's why Krampus says, "Fuck you guys." Heat up.
But, back to Psycho Goreman. Yeah. I like the hints of the world building we got. Like we mentioned the Templars, and I like when Psycho Goreman gets to wax about some of the adventures he's been through, even though we just see glimpses of it. But that stuff seems really cool. Like I would love to see a whole separate movie about Psycho Goreman's past.
Yeah, I would too, and I think it's obviously clear that it would be cool if those directors took Psycho Goreman and made it into like a sitcom as well, just based like not a sitcom, but like kind of like a Marvel Universe Disney Plus show, but better because they have wide open.
No, I think Peacekeeper would be the tone you're going for.
I didn't watch Peacekeeper.
It's like ultra violent, but there's still that comedic tone because James Gunn's running it. So
and plus it's John Cena. So there you go. What's more funny than John Cena doing a superhero movie? Because The Rock has to, you know, Black Adam. Anyone's gonna watch that. I might want to see it. I don't know. Maybe want to wait afterwards for when it comes out on streaming. That's my opinion because movies are so expensive to go see.
Are you still pushing the HBO Max? Because that should be on there shortly after it's in theaters.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I didn't get anyone to sign up, so nope, not really doing that anymore. Plus, if I do HBO Max, I don't think it comes up anymore. Oh, it does. Never mind. So if you guys want to sign up, I didn't get anybody to sign up. You guys can do that.
You're welcome.
But I'm going to tell you this, Knack Attack. I'm doing one good thing tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Today. Later on today when we get streaming. We are going to be playing Star Trek Fleet Commander. And for anyone who signs up on my link that you guys can do, it's Mobile Knack. You can download this game on your phone via this link and sign up.
Yeah, I see ads for that all the time when I'm playing Asphalt Legends.
There you go. Star Trek. To go to that link, guys, sign up. It's free to play, and you've reached level 5. I can make some money.
Here, friend.
Hey, buddy. Aw. This is adorable. I'm sorry we're having...
That's okay. Now we get to talk about Psycho Goreman, but not all the great parts.
Yeah, not all the great parts.
Or at least not in a way that's fun to talk about.
Yeah. So Psycho Goreman was it. I liked how he was made up as like this like creature from the Black Lagoon kind of like makeup.
Oh, his look is great. He definitely looks like a hell spawn.
Yeah.
Because he's got like armored skin and he definitely looks like a warrior.
Yeah, and then when he gets in that cowboy outfit, it's pretty funny.
Oh, I love that montage where he's in the different outfits.
Yeah, the montage, like, you know, every movie needs a montage, and Team America: World Police was correct on that. So that's another great movie that I like because I like South Park. But that's just my plug for that. I don't know why.
A lot of the comedy from Psycho Goreman just comes from the absurdity of every situation.
Everyone's waking up.
And it works.
Everyone's waking up. Oh my gosh. No one can.
Like I love when their friend Alistair gets not you, not Alistair, but their friend Alistair gets turned into that brain thing.
Alistair.
And Mimi still like loves him. It's so good.
Yeah. Hey, Alistair. You guys, is your birthday coming up? Is your birthday coming up? He's so shy. He's like, who is this guy with a hat?
Please, buddy, my drink's
pillow
here.
fight.
Here, why don't you go over this way?
Pillow fight for the kiddos. All right, we're gonna have to wrap this up because I know the kiddos are probably hungry for breakfast. That's right around the corner.
They're up way too early. It's only like they shouldn't be up yet.
Yeah, they shouldn't be up.
Why don't you guys go back and sleep?
Yeah, it's 5:30 in the morning.
He goes, no.
if he was up early this morning, if he was up 5:30 in the morning, he should be milking cows. Like,
well, this is what time they get up usually, because we got to leave for work and stuff early, and they got to get to daycare and stuff.
Yeah, but it's Saturday. It's the weekend. They want to watch Saturday morning cartoons if they even exist anymore. I don't think they do. Sadly.
No.
Sadly, that ended with our generation of cartoons. But Psycho Goreman in a whole, it worked for what it was, which was this, like, bizarre, like the dialogue.
It is very much a horror comedy. It leans very hard into both aspects.
It is, but it works. It works because I didn't know what to expect, and I think like I thought it was gonna be like a cheesy 80s, 90s horror comedy, like we see back from the day, like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes kind of thing, and it kind of was. It was kind of like this creature with a side story. Like Nakatak said, we saw some of it here and there until the little girl interrupts him. Like, okay,
boring.
Yeah, it's like those one-liners, just crazy stuff.
Did you like Mimi? I know some people on the internet thought she's annoying, but I thought her character was just fine. And I kudos to the kid actors. Like usually kids in movies are just like very cringe.
Yeah. But
I thought they did a great job.
I did like her, but also I think she was a little annoying, just a tad. But it worked.
I think she's annoying by design. Like her character is just so over the top.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely. But the robot, the Templar was pretty cool too. Like, it was kind of like reminded me of. I'm trying to think what movie that was that had like robots like that. And I can't remember.
It was the design is definitely very anime inspired.
Yeah.
Like it looks like something that like a villain you would see in Power Rangers, but very a very good. What am I trying to say? It didn't look cheap. It was a very good design on the Templars.
Yeah, and the way Psycho Goreman,
they look like a robot angel. That's what it's a nice contrast between Psycho Goreman, who's this dark brooding figure, and then the Templars are like these like robot gods of light, but they are also incredibly evil too, which makes them more interesting.
I agree. I totally agree.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to see a whole backstory movie about the Templars and their kind of reign on the universe. And there's a lot of world building here that we just get hints of that I would love to see more of.
Yeah, because in the end, the Templars were just overpowering and like evil in a sense to a certain extreme, but also extremely good because there can be too much good, and that can make you bad, and there can be too much bad that makes you good.
Yeah, they're very much like the Crusaders of medieval times. Like they were just conquering worlds to spread their religion.
Yeah, I agree. Just like it was like in the Crusades and all the different religions that were born out of it. What we see today that still thrive and all that. Like and that it's cool that part is like kind of prevalent in it, but like not like, oh hey, it's like a religious thing, but it's not. But it's like, oh, it's like, hey, cool, quick thing, and shoot over to the next, story plot or whatever or act. But yeah, like the Templars were like, oh, like just how he was killed too, like the snapping off the eye, like the guy. Was it the eye? Was it her eye? Or what would it be?
I don't remember. I remember he was ripping pieces off her to make that cool sword.
Yeah, that was that.
And then she was honored with the warrior's death.
Yeah, that was so cool that sword that was made out of her. Like it was like, whoa! Like he's just like MacGyvering that shit together, and it became a sword. But the whole movie was an A+ for me because it was, I didn't think it was gonna be good in the beginning, but then it was. And you said you already knew going in what it was gonna be like. You were excited for it. But I give it an A. I give it 5 out of 5. I'm sorry, we're going to the fucking rankings right now because we have to go soon. But I think it's an A+ movie. I would watch it again. I know Danya probably was like 4 or 3.5 out of 5, right? Yeah. So 5 for 5 for me because Knack Attack, you chose it. You have great taste in movies, and you know what you were going for with this, opening horror film that we're watching here. So I give it 5 out of 5. Perfect movie because it was a movie that was made 3 years ago or so, and
actually, it came out in 2020. I just brought up the IMDb, and I want to give credit to Steven Kostanski, who is the director, and he also wrote the film. Because we kept mentioning the director. I just wanted to get his name out there.
Nice. So, yeah, I said 2020, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was only 2 years old, and it was a movie that was kind of taped in a different fashion that could have been, like, an 80s horror com, 80s, early 90s horror com, kind of, like, with all this sci-fi stuff that was back in the day as well. Or...
a lot of great practical effects on the creature designs. There's very little CG as far as when you see an alien or demon or whatever.
Yeah, costume work. I mean, the animatronics of those outfits and everything else. I mean, the way the mom got to be one of the Templars to
like a cow Templar. It was a very weird design.
Yeah, it was weird. But everything about the movie was weird because it was just like, oh, who's gonna win? Who is evil gonna conquer, or is Psycho Goreman gonna become the good guy, or what? Like, and then in the end, it all worked out that they were saved.
I love Psycho Goreman's speech at the end.
Yeah.
And then Luke's like, "What?
Yeah, and then
I also love that gag too. How Psycho Goreman can't remember Luke's name.
Yeah.
Like, you should know my name by now.
And boy,
yeah, and boy, this is Mimi and brother.
That whole thing reminds me of people I work with. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, just they don't remember doing one thing and they're like, how do I make this again? It's like, you've been here how long? Come on.
Well, that's probably long COVID.
Long COVID. And this guy never had COVID, supposedly.
That he knows.
Yeah, that he knows. But I give it 5 out of 5. It definitely had a lot of good memories of a movie, of a horror film that you chose. So, Nag Attack, let's have you tell us what you think fully of a rating.
I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's definitely a lower budget, and I think if it had a little more money, some of the effects could have been a little better, and we could have probably had a bigger scope with certain things. But yeah, the script is solid. It's funny and it's gross when it needs to be. So I highly recommend Psycho Goreman. And if you want to see what director Steven Kostanski can do with a serious horror film, I recommend seeing his movie The Void.
Uh-huh. You know
which is like a Cthulhu-esque H.P. Lovecraftian horror movie with some very crazy practical effects on some tentacle monsters.
You know what we forgot to do? And I know my fault. We're
not streaming the whole time?
No. What do we normally do with the movies that we watch? That you tell me to do now, and I totally forgot to do it because I didn't bring it up.
About fixing something?
No.
There's nothing to fix here, brother.
No. The watching of the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah. What the hell? No, it's window capture, right? No. Is it window capture? No, I have to get that off. Give me 1 second.
I hope the trailer doesn't give away a bunch of stuff.
I don't think it does. I forgot to do it. So let's bring that off.
Oh, we're at the end. Let's see all the visuals we were describing.
Yeah, my fault, guys. I apologize.
That's alright. I didn't say, hey man, let's put the trailer up.
Yeah. Let's delete that.
Did you get the results for what we're gonna be watching next? We can talk about that after the trailer here.
Yeah. I did. It's gonna be interesting, I think. But let's watch the trailer.
I was glad to see you got some votes on there. I was like, I don't know how many votes he's gonna get. I was like, oh, they're coming in.
Yeah, they came in, and we'll tell you what the movie is right after the trailer in 1:52.
Many moons ago, a nameless evil was imprisoned in a place far beyond reach.
There you go. This is that cool world building we were talking about. You see glimpses of.
It would spell certain doom for all existence.
Yeah, there's Mimi and Luke.
Is that fear I smell? Your planet will be torn to pieces, and I will treat your screams as I rip.
Is this yours?
Alright, we forgot to mention, that Mimi has this crystal that controls Psycho Goreman. That's why he immediately just destroyed them.
Whoever wields it is able to command me.
Go over there and wait for us to come back in the morning.
You will suffer an eternity for this.
Bye.
Mom, Dad, I want you to meet Psycho Goreman, or PG for short.
There we go, the Void, yeah.
Don't worry.
Be worried.
The Void also on Hoopla.
He's gonna kill everybody. Not unless I tell him to.
Oh yeah, I love that where he turns that cop into a zombie.
Yeah.
That's a funny bit, and then he's just shambling around with them.
The boyfriend into a brain.
She will enslave the galaxy into endless servitude.
Oh, what would she say? Like, I don't love him. We're just gonna be together forever and ever. There we go. There's the generals we hinted about.
Yeah.
All those costumes look great.
There's a new god in town, and his
Big
name...
Psycho.
Psycho Goreman. It was nice meeting you.
It would be nicer if you were dead.
All right, bye.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this.
There you go. You got a good taste of the tone of Psycho Goreman from that trailer. So.
Yeah. And you've seen this movie that people won. It's a 2018 horror movie. It is summer of '84, and we're gonna do the trailer.
When Adam Laxalt was caught on tape saying,
Oh, we're gonna watch Summer of '84 next.
he made it
Summer '84.
Great, I love that. From the creators of Turbo Kid, one of my favorite movies.
Okay. Dag Attack coming in hard with these movies. All right, hold on. We're gonna watch the trailer.
Oh boy, but yeah, it is the season for your shitty political ads.
Looking for a white male. Preferred targets appear to be males aged 12 to 16.
If you're a fan of Disturbia, you'll really like this movie.
Serial killer. received a letter from an individual calling themselves the Cape May Slayer.
There's a serial killer on the loose. What else could possibly be this exciting? Incoming titties. 12 o'clock. Guys, Nikki Keshuba. Scientifically the perfect woman.
Huh. Better view of my room than I thought. Sweet dreams.
Emergency meeting. Treehouse.
This is another one that's sort of like has some comedic elements to it.
Sick reputation. Wasn't counting on us.
Okay. I didn't think these guys would be kids. I thought they were adults.
Guys, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you definitely get some Stranger Things vibes from this. I think it came out like around the same time after that first season, so that's probably why this movie was greenlit.
Either by Mackie or your dad. I know I'm right about it.
They're definitely older, a little older though, because they're able to drive and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
We're trying to save people. Well, you're not.
Guys on station are gonna love this.
Just let it go.
Sorry again that you're grounded. Let's see if I can get you out of this house. No hard feelings.
That girl, she played a character on Riverdale.
Oh.
Quick cut.
Even serial killers live next door to somebody.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm glad they didn't give away much of the third act in that trailer, because the third act is bonkers.
And I'll tell you guys this. It was a very... Oh, wait, did we lose you, Knack Attack, on cam? Yeah, we did.
Uh-oh. I'm on the Discord. Can I still be heard?
You can be heard, but you can't be seen.
Don't look at that man behind the curtain.
Yeah, okay, it's reloading. I don't know. I have no clue. But I'll tell you right now, the votes were close. I'll tell you this right now. I had the
I know. I wonder if my tweet spoiled the vote.
Well, Summer of '84, 33 1/3%. Halloween Party and Rubber tied at 25%. And Chompy and the Girls finished last, 16.7%.
Rubber and Halloween Party split the opposite party vote.
Yeah, you've seen Rubber, you said. You've seen Rubber?
Yeah.
You really wanted to see Chompy and the Girls because you tweeted about it. You're like, I'm not going to look it up and see what it's all about until after. So I'm not going to tell you what it was about, Knack Attack, unless you choose it as your movie. Or if I get to choose back-to-back, that's what I'm going to do. So we can have us see that. Because I do want to see it. I do really want to see Halloween Party as well, so we may just go and do a lot of those. But Knack Attack gets to choose the next one. So, but our next one will be Summer of '84. Knack Attack is there. But he is not on camera anymore because I don't know what happened.
I'm hiding behind the bench in the picture there.
Yeah,
I'm in the bar.
He's at
making
the bar.
drinks down below.
He's bent over the bar trying to get some alcohol or some beverage of his choice. And he had to go downstairs and get the ice as well. At the ice
You
machine.
can't see me. Go away.
You can see him, but you saw him earlier, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, Knack Attack. Maybe you have to restart your camera, maybe? I don't know.
I'm still showing on Discord. That's fine. We're at the end.
Yeah,
People can hear me.
We're at the end. We've seen each other long enough. But Knack Attack, dude, thank you so much for another great episode. So, guys, in 2 weeks, which will be the 22nd, we'll be reviewing Summer of '84. That's available on Hoopla. I believe it's on Shudder as well, or any other streaming platform that it might be on. It's been a great episode. We're going to rate out. I'll be back here in a few minutes if Donnie lets me play some video games. Knack Attack is going to start his day because it's already 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern over there. But Knack Attack...
There's no sun yet because we're getting to that time of year.
Yeah, anything else you want to say to the listeners out there, like where they can find you and maybe interact with you as well?
Oh, no, just you mentioned I'm on Twitter. At Knack Attack, I think it is.
Yep.
I'm very, very savvy with my social media. Yeah, check out the Cinematic Lounge. We posting stuff weekly. Lauren just wrote up a review of You Should Have Left. that Kevin Bacon horror movie from a couple years back.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
posted a lot more reviews on horror movies.
We like Kevin Bacon in the following. I only watched the first season. Never really got into this.
I watched the whole thing. It was awesome.
Kevin Bacon elevates any crap material he's in. Like, You Should Have Left is not a good movie, but it's so great every time Kevin Bacon's on screen. So,
all right, pro Kevin Bacon here at the Tight Spot Sound. That's another thing you guys should know about us. But guys, we're gonna rate out over Coco Sports. He's watching some wrestling, I believe, or playing Fall Guys. One of the two. But I'll be back here shortly. Love you guys. Knack Attack. Love you. Talk to you soon. Send my love to the fam.
hey, everybody. Remember, mask up. COVID's not over.
Yep. Peace out. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
18, 20.
End of transmission.